If you're a regular shorts uploader and you like to put thumbnails on your shorts, then you've probably come across this message in the past month. It says, for now, you can't change the thumbnail on your short. Now, this has triggered a lot of creators to reach out to YouTube in various ways, or not just reach out, but just jump on a Reddit or like Facebook posts or various places to complain about YouTube bugs and it's not working properly, and bring my thing back, and YouTube suppresses me, YouTube's shadow banning me. All the reasons under the sun that silly creators come along and say, hey, I don't understand what's going on. And that's because YouTube aren't always clear in the communication, but we've got some communication so we can actually see why this message is appearing to shorts creators and what's going to happen down the road. So let's dive in. So as you can see, there's a little eye next to it, but when you click on it, nothing happens, so that doesn't help us much. And we did find out that YouTube did give us some information via Twitter, from Team YouTube, of course, when a notable YouTuber called Dan MC, is a notable Minecrafter, hey at YouTube and Team YouTube, I'm currently seeing a message saying, for now, you can't change the thumbnail in your short. Any advice on how I can resolve this? And understandably, YouTubers, creators are thinking, hey, is something wrong? Maybe it's my account, maybe it's something that's broken. Do I need to update something? Do I need to log out, log back in? YouTube started asking some of their usual troubleshooting questions, but as we go down, YouTube actually twigs as to what they're asking about and comes up with a very succinct answer that clarifies a lot of things. It says, we removed the option to select a custom thumbnail on Studio Desktop because they didn't work on the short shelf channel pages, so it was confusing. And they're right. They're right. You would see many surfaces now where the custom thumbnail that you selected in 16:9 was just not showing up anyway on many surfaces, and certainly it didn't show up on short shelves and shorts feeds where the videos are presented in a vertical format. So they were right about that. So they took it away because of confusion, but there's some other reasons we're going to go into. But if you upload shorts on Android, you can select a thumbnail that will show everywhere that people watch shorts. And they link to an article that I'd actually found before I found this tweet, but it goes into more detail, and it's to do with something that I've already talked about on YouTube, and in fact it was in my previous full-length video. It was from the YouTube Help Forum, where they post updates to Shorts functionality, and this was posted December 6, December 7, thereabouts, 2022, and the subject matter is Shorts thumbnail selection on Android. And it says, another top feature request is beginning to roll out. Creators on Android. During video creation, you can choose a frame from your short to be used as a thumbnail for your video. That makes sense. That's sort of a bit like what Instagram allows you to do. Some other vertical video apps and platforms allow you to do by selecting a frame. And we can use that to our advantage. But I want to draw your attention to the last point in this section where it says note. It's not currently possible to change the thumbnail after your short has been uploaded, which we know from what we've been discussing. But we look forward to bringing this feature to you in the future. So it is coming back. It is coming back in a form where you're able to use it, probably something on desktop, certainly something more on mobile devices where a lot of shorts creation takes place. We're going to see some sort of format, and I have some predictions on that in just a second. This feature is beginning to roll out on Android today, so this is December 7. The thumbnail will show to viewers across all devices though, so whether they're looking at shorts on mobile, on TV, on desktop, wherever it might be, they're going to see this new vertical thumbnail format, whether the videos are presented in vertical or whether the thumbnail style is still 16:9 and they got the little side bits. They're still going to show up, so that's a good thing. They're going to be consistent across the platform. We can't wait to hear what you think. So they're looking for feedback. Don't be too harsh on them. I'm glad they put this out to tell us. Now here's my prediction. My first prediction is what rolls out to Android will soon come to iPhone. So if you're an iPhone user, don't fret, this option will come. If you want to learn more about how this thumbnail selection process works, as I mentioned before, it's going to show up in the end screen of the video. I'm going to drop a card right now, and it'll all be linked up everywhere, in all the places. Be linked in all the places. Okay, my prediction is that they've taken this feature down because they're working on a new feature that will replace it to be able to go back and actually upload a custom thumbnail. But because it's vertical video, it can't be a 16:9 thumbnail. It has to be in a 9:16 thumbnail. And so you're probably going to see something down the road, but once you've uploaded a short via the upload flow, say you're doing it on desktop, that the option to change the thumbnail will be jigged to work in vertical rather than horizontal. Where of course, regular videos are going to stay where they are right now. So that's my prediction. And I think you'll find that the ability to update the thumbnail will come back on mobile devices, because that's been gone for a little while now. Some people have said, hey, we haven't been able to update thumbnails on mobile for quite a while. You were still able to do it on desktop, but you couldn't do it on mobile, and that's still the case, as you can see by these screenshots. So I think you're going to see some functionality on both mobile and desktop where you're going to be able to change the thumbnail sometime down the road. And I expect that'll come sometime this year in 2023. The iOS ability to do what you can do on Android now, I don't think that's going to be too many months down the road. Usually they develop these things quite quickly. Once it's on one, it soon comes to the other after a little while. I believe that this is all going to lead to a better shorts creation experience. Vertical thumbnails all round. We're going to be able to pick the thumbnail we want, and it's going to look pretty awesome. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to check the next video, which of course is the one that I talked about. You can check it right here, talking about how you can actually do the process on your Android in selecting the vertical custom thumbnail. I go into all the details in this video, but for now, this is Doug, and I'll catch you later.
Subscribe to Doug Hewson YT.